with another video. This time we are doing a budget with me. This is going to be for July. I have the budget tiny sticker pad, the accessory book, the original budget sticker book, and then the budget sticker book that goes with the Ready Set Goals collection here. This is the undated budget planner. I've already dated it for the month. So let's flip to July. And of course, I pull off the planner for preparation and pull this out as well. I want to mess up the order that was in. Okay, and then I'm also going to go to the back. Pull one of these out. Okay. So each month I've kind of done the monthly different. I can actually flip back and show it. This one I just used the icons on it. This one I chose to use the colorful boxes out of here and then some of the building stickers from the other sticker books. This one I again went back to the icons. April, I didn't actually end up using the monthly, but I did set it up using the blocks out of here and then some out of the other sticker book. May, I did not use the monthly. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. My more important piece for mine, yes, the monthly gives me that quick overview, but my most crucial piece to me is right here, where I actually list out what date that bill is due, what the bill is, what category it falls in, how much it was, and if it got paid. And then June, I did something that I'm going to kind of emulate again this month, but I'm going to do it a little different. I kind of just wrote in on the date what bills were due. And yes, there's a little decor involved. So let's get started. Let's move this out of the way. So unlike when I do my normal planning with me, I normally have stickers pulled for the budget, kind of just let it flow. So I do use this sometimes. This month I did write down the things that, for goals, I kind of want to get accomplished. For this month I want to pay off the K Jeweler card. That will be for my husband's ring. Save $250 just because the world is ever changing. Things get crazier by the day, so you just want to have that little cushion built. And then we are officially 1 year away from our wedding in July, so I want to solidify that wedding venue because that does come into the budget, because we've been saving and we've been saving with one venue in mind, but if that needs to change or if we need to have a backup, which we should, need to know how much money that's going to be. So if we flip on over to the monthly, and I'm going to move these other sheets out of the way, I kind of have an idea what I want to do. So let's see if that actually pans out the way I want it to. Now I do use the previous month to kind of see, because most of our bills are static. The date usually stays the same. It may be off by a day or two, but usually not more than that. So I just use the last month's listing and I just pull that and use that when I'm doing the next monthly. So what I think I want to do, and the thing that I did here already, was lay down the Simply Gilded washi, because this planner, while I love the functionality of it, by 6 months in, I am annoyed with this pastel stripe. So for July, I covered it up with Simply Gilded washi, of course, to kind of tone it down a little, if you will. But that also makes it kind of conflict with the sticker book because it's kind of just straight pastel. So we'll see how it ends up looking, which is also why I pulled out the original budget book, because it's not as pastel. It's just bright, which will go better with this scheme I got going over here. So let's see what we can do here. I am going to pull just a clear dashboard, so as I'm flipping, I just toss them on there. Kind of like this quote. It's not as bright as the other pastels. These were those icons I've used previously. I don't want to use them this month. gonna use. Let's go ahead and lay down this account balances. I like to check that at the beginning of the month. Just lay that in the sidebar. Rent is always due on the first. Okay, so now I have those all laid down. I'm just gonna look back through here. So I haven't been doing a crazy amount of planner supply shopping, but with an upcoming wedding, I need to watch every extra that I'm spending. So I'm going to put that on there and give myself a budget for it. thing for shopping. Haven't been doing a crazy amount, but don't want to get overzealous and start spending too much. Pulled inspo from this book last month. Kind of like that summer state of mind. That's okay. And that's why it's okay. Just add a design element on top. And I think I may also add right next to me. And let me grab some icons. Okay, and those icons came out of the fitness accessory book, same from the same line as the budget planner, Ready Set Goals. Now I'm starting to rethink this orange. I think I want to write them in black, but I don't have my black pen with me, so I'll come back to that later. Okay, so now I flip over to this next page. Move this monthly out the way. And then I just fill it in again based on last month. I can automatically fill in what bills need to be listed on here. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Okay, I did make a mistake here. My phone bill actually comes out during the last week of the previous month, so it'll likely come out on the 30th of this month or the 29th, one of those 2 days, but it usually comes out well before the 1st. So then on the next line, the first bill, I would write July 1st. If there wasn't a mistake, so this is actually the 7th. I should have looked at the number for that one. Okay, now for some people, I don't mind all of the bills being on the same page. However, I do something to signify that these are the bills that come out of my first paycheck, and any of the ones below this line are from the second paycheck, and I definitely just smeared that, but it's okay. It's the thing with gel pens, if you're not careful, you have just smeared it. Now, I know you can see that some of these I have written whether they come out on a weekend or not, and that is because it's just that. They come out regardless. So I don't like to think that they're, oh, it's coming out Monday. No, it came out on Saturday. The payment may hit on Monday, but it already came out. Don't count that money for anything you're doing. And then the other thing I'm going to do, sorry if my head is in the way, I'm going to reach into my little washi band here and get this bill due washi. Wherever this last bill ends up on the list, I like to lay this little bill due washi washi because it's adorable. Like that. Let's cut that. And then I lay it at the top as well. That's straight. It might not be, and that's okay. So this month, this paycheck actually will be on June 30th. Then there's actually going to be the 14th and July 30. I may or may not remove that one. Okay, so let's write in what those bills were. And I kind of have this down by memory, but I do have my planner right here for reference. Okay, so now that I have them all here, I will fill in the categories and amounts a little bit later. So I can move that out the way. And then our next sheet, it has the savings tracker and accounts and debts. So how I use this is the first line. Right, the two accounts, just a regular savings. You can call it emergency fund, whatever you want to call it. I just call it my savings. And then the account, we have the funds going to our wedding. There's no activity here. This is just whatever that balance is at the beginning of the month. And then I do write savings and wedding. Because for each check, I like to see them in separate transactions instead of just writing it as savings and wedding for the month. I like to see each one. how much we put in for that. And then accounts and debts, I don't actually write the balance here. I write how much I paid towards it. So on the 1st, I will be paying A. Also on the 1st, I will be making, not the 1st, probably like the 7th. Once pretty much everything else is cleared, I'll be making a second K payment to pay off that card. And then on the 15th, I have my Navy Federal. And then on the 17th is the Star. All going to be my payment. And like I said here, I don't do the balance, I do the amount that I pay. This one I know automatically is $135. So I do know that. And then they always have some type of challenge on this side, which is pretty cool. I've done a couple of them, and you see that you don't have to do certain things are not necessary. So this month it's bring your lunch, bring your own lunch, meal prep, and get those lunches ready to grab and go. You'll save an average of $25 to $50 per week, and then you can report back and say whether you did it, if you did it, how it worked out for you, if you actually did see that type of savings, or whatever the case may be. And then the last page is actually something new. I'm trying something here. So in this planner, I'll go back to July. Just want blank. You have these weekly expense trackers. Well, with these, there's enough, because it's undated, you can start at any time, there's enough to have a buffer for each month. So I am going to, because I do not do each of these per week, I'm going to make this page, and hopefully I can find my pen to write it. So instead of it saying weekly expenses, let me pull one of these out. Instead of weekly expenses, I'm going to write monthly expenses. Skipping out on sometimes that I know I need to be doing to keep this craft going and to continuously improve. And so that's how I'm going to write that. Okay. And then the final sheet that I'm actually going to do something with right now . also in each month. So these are the expenses, so I can track them. I have my budget review page, and then on this page, I'm actually gonna stick this big financial goals sticker down. This is my goals notes section for each month, and this goal is to pay off the K-Jeweler card. So put that one there, and then actually I think I may put one more, just because why not try to push yourself to do more. If you don't, I don't feel like I fall short. It means I gotta get back to it. Let's put this one here. And the reason I leave this space here so that I can write anything extra that goes with that goal. And then of course leave some space for any notes. Let's do some little accents on there. Okay, so I will go back and fill in what payments went where here, but this has been a budget with me for July. I hope you like what you saw. If you did, I also hope that you will subscribe to my channel and hit that thumbs up bell for me to know that, so that I know you liked this video, and I will see y'all in the next one.